This message is just for you. You are good enough. This is the episode for you. Good morning and welcome to the Language Confidence Project. I'm Emily and I'm here every weekday to help you get the most out of your language learning. And the reason I do the work I do is that I truly believe that the difference between reaching your language goals or not, it's not the methods you use or the experts you follow or the courses that you subscribe to. It's whether you believe it's ever going to happen for you. So I'm here every weekday to support you on your language learning journey and to remind you that you're not alone and you will get there. So today's video follows on from yesterday's, where we were talking about the fact that there are so many narratives about the fact that the most successful people are the ones that are truly passionate. They're so enthusiastic about whatever it is that they do, and that is the biggest indicator of whether they're going to be successful or not. And on one hand, there is some truth in that, but on the other, it can be really unhelpful on the days when our motivation is low or we're doing things that we really don't enjoy in our language learning. And that actually we can be passionate about what we do without needing to love it the whole time. It's absolutely fine to experience some resistance from time to time, and the feelings about what you're doing will evolve with you. I don't think we're even supposed to love every moment of this process. But today I wanted to make a video for if this isn't just a few days thing, if this is actually something that's now starting to cloud your whole language learning process. And I wanted to offer you the chance to have a quick look at what's going on behind the scenes of your language learning. So if you really think, I am falling out of love with this whole thing, I'm really not enjoying myself, in this video, we're going to look at 3 possible culprits and see if we can identify what's actually going on. I've grouped the first 2 together. So number 1, there are parts that you just hate. There's a lot that goes into language learning, and it's pretty much impossible to love all of it. We often talk about language learning as though it is only 4 skills, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. But within those 4 categories, there are so many possible tasks and expectations and maybe assignments, and not all of them are going to suit us. Number 2, you just want the whole thing to be over by now. You know exactly where you want to be, and it's way over there somewhere, and you're just feeling really impatient about all the time and the effort it's taking to get there. Maybe you never even wanted to be learning a language in the first place, but you need it for something. So you just wish that you could wave a magic wand and be fluent right now. And for both of these, I would say that one of the best tricks that I've found for when you're really not enjoying the process of learning the language is to make sure you love what you're doing through the language. So in short, take the focus off the act of learning the language and put it on doing activities and reading content that interests you and doing things that you're passionate about with the language instead. So if this is where you're at right now, I have a challenge for you. Take some blank paper and create a list of as many ways as you can to use this language to do things that you love. As many as you can think of. I want like 15 or 20 minimum. It might be about the types of things that you could watch or read about, the types of people that you want to connect with, and the platforms that you could use, courses that you could join that maybe weren't even made with language learners in mind, like dance or yoga. But find as many ways as you can to tie the things that you, native speaker you, genuinely enjoys in life with this language. The third kind of roadblock that might be sapping your language learning of its joy is, are the obligations ruining the experience for you? When our passion gets tied up with assignments and duties and targets and deadlines, even if we really loved it at first, it can start to feel like a chore, and it's normal to experience some internal rebellion. There can be so many expectations, either put on us by other people like teachers, family members, or that we put on ourselves. And we can start to feel like we aren't in control of our own language learning anymore. And I know that some of you who are listening are doing a university degree or have to tailor your learning to a particular exam qualification. And I know you can't just decide today to let it all go and do everything your own way. But even if you don't really get to choose your daily or weekly tasks and outcomes, you might be able to make some small changes to your process to make it feel like it's more aligned with you. It might be in the methods you use for memorization. It might be about the topics that you choose to write about, the way you talk to yourself, how often you're studying and how you break up your day, or the rewards that you give yourself. Whatever your goals are, and however urgent they may feel, try to make sure that you leave some room for fun in your language learning along the way, and that you are able to do some things that don't directly tie into whatever your most recent assignment is. So if any of these three things are true for you, I think it comes down to the same underlying problem, just manifesting itself in three different ways. And that is that there is a mismatch between the work you're doing and who you are. So if you're losing love for your language right now, I just want to remind you that it's okay. Don't let your feelings towards it today make you feel guilty, and don't let it stress you out. Instead, it might be really worth questioning how you can bring your language learning closer to you and how you can make things a bit more fun for yourself. It might be that with this video as a prompt, you already immediately just know the answer. And it might be that you need to spend some time asking yourself questions, asking questions in the wider community, and getting some ideas together about how this can align better. But either way, this is your language journey, and it should feel like yours. Have a wonderful day. I hope you get the answers you're looking for, and remember, you won't feel like this forever. Keep chipping away at it, keep asking questions, and this will start to feel more comfortable. Good luck, and I will see you back here tomorrow.